It's trash. It only has 35 weapons compared to 50.
Yeah.
Be like, but what about the gameplay? Like,
yeah, the gameplay was solid. It was a speed up. It was more like a Call of Duty take on Battlefield, but I felt it was solid. It was a fun. I'm not gonna lie, and like that's why I tell people, like, I'm done trying to, like, I'm gonna make a video about this, but it's like I'm done. There's a guy on YouTube. I don't know if you know who DigiBro is, but he's like yeah, so he's like me, but he's on the anime side. And I actually watch, he does some very like interpersonal, like, crisis type of shit. And it's really cool what he talks about. So he did a video 2 days ago about anime lists, like people like who are full of themselves, who he was talking about. I saw these videos, I was gonna do a video about this. He's seen these like people who like talk about their favorite animes. They do this, they show 9 pictures of their favorite anime, and he's like, to be honest with you, I can tell when someone's bullshitting, where he sees them and he sees, oh, they have Ghost in the Shell, you know, the top tier ones that everybody agrees are really good. He's like, those don't, and he's like, I find those lists boring. He's like, why are people so afraid to admit they like something that isn't universally like adored? It's like, why are people afraid to say, hey, I liked Brink, or I like da da da? It's like, I'd rather see something like, I liked what's the game? Like, I liked Hardline, and put that on your list, and then people being like,
really explain why you liked it. It's like when we talk about rap, we'd be like, what's your top 5 rappers? Biggie, Tupac. Like, it's like, bro, really? Like, there's other rappers out there. Like, give me something different. Give me an Andre 3 Stacks or something.
I say no. Andre 3 Stacks was a part of it. What do you call it? Surprisingly for me, Tupac is not a part of it. Like, I respect what he did, but like, I don't enjoy his
Tupac's
music
not
like
part
that.
of mine. Tupac's not part of mine because like I grew up like right when he was about died. So like I never like I felt it, I understood it, I listened to his music and I understood his impact. But for me, I never really like just vibe with it. I just couldn't connect to it.
I'd put him in my top 10, but not my top 5. Neither one of them.
He's definitely my top 10 for Tupac, and that's obviously West Coast.
Just because they don't have a big enough body of work because they died.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like I would say, like I would never try to deny that Tupac wasn't important. He's not important in the hip hop community, like he is. But like for me, just personally, like, you know, there's just other artists that I could connect to better than Tupac. But that's not to say that, like, you know, whatever.
I didn't try to flip that into a hip hop conversation. I just thought that was the perfect like correlation.
Yeah, it's the same thing. And like I was gonna do a video about that, and I was gonna like bring you guys on and stuff like that. But it's like, can we just like just stop with this shit where it's like that politically correct bullshit. It's like, can we just stop with the thing?
You don't want to offend anybody, so you don't dare to try something different.
It's like, why you gotta be a politically correct gamer? Like, I don't understand. Yeah, go ahead, Mochi.
I don't call anything trash anymore, especially after freaking
Butterfly,
Kendrick Lamar to Butterfly. Like, I don't call anything trash anymore. Because when I said it was trash, I was like, what I meant to say is like, I'm angry with like how it turned out, because it's not what I expected.
Yeah, but JG and everybody interpreted it.
That I just hated it. Like.
Yeah. It's as long as you don't need to call anything trash, but if you're gonna say something is bad or that you don't like it, then you need to have some type of concrete reason why. If you can give reasons why you don't like something and something's not good to you, then that's all that really matters. You don't just need to call it trash. Most of the time, people call things trash and they just say, "Oh, it's trash, it's trash." When it's really not trash for most things, it's just you don't necessarily like it. So, like how you guys said about Uncharted, I don't give a fuck about the story in a campaign. I've played it a little bit and it's cool, but I'm into the multiplayer. The multiplayer is fun and that's where it's at. And I can say that, but I'm not gonna say it's trash because overall it's a good game. It's a high production game. Naughty Dog did their thing, but it's just, it doesn't pertain to me.
I feel like people don't understand what words mean and they just use them because they're big or they sound nice. Because like I was saying earlier when I tweeted out, I was like, the story is just not for me. And somebody replied, I mean, obviously he didn't have any ill will towards it, but he just sounds stupid when he says you're doing yourself a great disservice if you don't finish the story. And my thing is like, you know what a real great disservice is? A great disservice is like seeing a woman getting raped in the alley and not calling the police, bro. That's a disservice to your city. Exactly. Like I feel like people don't know what words mean. What do you mean I'm doing a disservice, bro? It's Uncharted. It's not that serious. It's a video game. Chill out, bro.
Yeah. That's what it is. I just don't understand why like gamers we're having this huge, like, I feel like this is like the biggest problem we're having right now in the community. Like, but I think people are so focused on that, but that's not just why we can't move forward.